All right, I don't have the camera on, guys. How does that look? How does that feel? You just got blackness, darkness, nothing, nothingness. You don't see anything and nothing shall ever be done. There we go. Should be out of host mode. I think we got everything. To my work calls, we are here. It's kind of how this one's gonna go. I wonder how hard it's gonna be to sand that up. Oh, bed. Oh, yeah. So I don't know. We're gonna try sanding out some of this body grind. See what we can do there. So I can probably move this camera. There we go. Ha ha. Camera's back. What do we have going on here? Hola, Cash. And my phone just went off. Okay, don't care. We're gonna probably jump into this real quick before my buddy shows up. He's gonna be bringing, I think I have this upside down. Grab it. Buddy's gonna be bringing a power tool so I can actually set the hubs officially together. Whew. Let's get this started. So I think it's on the car screen. Okay, good. 2 cameras today. So we're gonna see how well this works. I don't have that locked. It's not locked. Okay, good. That's all I need to do is shock my system. We're done here. Loud noises, FYI. Oh. See how well this grinds. Yep. There we go. For the mic. Sparks down my arm. Yeah, this is gonna be a messy thing to do. Reason for the mask. Ah, thank you, phone. You're so useful. I have updates. Great. I'm waiting for somebody to text me and it goes beep every single time. The moment I need that to do that. All right, let's do this. We're going in messy and loud. Body paint again. And I can make it a little bit bigger. Mic is being weird and cutting in and out before. Oh no, I heard body paint. Garble gobble. Yeah, so the mic's gonna cut in and out a little bit, and that's mainly because the audio is so loud when when I'm using the grinder on it. My arm is dirty. Oh man, we're just gonna make it. How about that? I think you guys can now see. Camera sits pretty low. Oh. Oh, hey, that's how you. Oh, hi. Hi, camera. I did not want you to fall. There we go. This is the spot right now that I'm trying to clean up a little bit. And then we'll go around and over. Okay, I'm trying to see this chat and it's not working. Garble, garble, garble. Wow, my mic is really, I'm on C, right? Let's turn that down a little bit. How about now? No? For some reason it's amplifying this one way too loud. My echo's down. Music's down. I sent new batteries in, so this thing's probably like, wow, batteries! Let's see, what is a trick I can do here? I can not have dirty hands when I touch the trackpad. Let's see, can I see this bigger? Wait, I know what to do, haha. Okay, we're gonna break the computer here real quick. Magnifier. Whew. Hopefully that didn't fuck anything for you guys up. Docked. There we go, okay. Hopefully the stream didn't mess up. How do I stretch this thing? There's a way to stretch it. Or unless they changed that on me. Whatever. I'll at least try to get the latest message, I guess, because it's not letting me. Normally you're able to stretch this baby. It's not letting me. There we go, haha. There we go. I should be able to see that now. I think that's good enough. Aha, okay, 1 second. We can maybe make this a little bit taller. There we go, haha. Okay, I should be able to see pretty much all of them now. Messages should be visible, okay. Whew. It only took me like 20 years to figure out what I wanted to do for that. There we go. So all this grime is actually built up, so pressure washer won't take this stuff off. Think of it like having so pressure wash. That's what this stuff What's up? Yep. Oh. Yeah. Watch out. Sorry. Yep. How you doing? I'm getting all messy.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of messiness.
Pretty much. I would. This hand's clean. Partially. Partially.
Yeah, you're gonna have black from now on.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Wow.
So what I'm aiming to do is at least get the and then put in the suspension so I can at least drive the car again. But the I have to worry about So there's a little spring, I know on both sides right here, and then there's another spring down at the middle base of it, which would be what's pulling this.
That.
That's I was like, it's right underneath the diff, perfectly.
I have all that assembly laying in my backyard.
Yeah.
Put together because you might be able to just unscrew the thing.
I think it's just the top one that's right there in the middle. And that allows him to pull out the spring, because that's all that spring is. It goes right in that same spot. So.
So the e-brake cable that the new one, it's got a braid on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it's everything. It's exactly the same. It just has springs actually down here. Loosen this bar a little bit more, like I'd done before, and just have it a little bit lower, and I might be able to put something in. But the disc a little bit off again. I have to go and refit it. I think it's shifted. So it's a little bit off balance. So I'm trying to get around that curve, but it doesn't quite work with the angle. So sorry about that. Oh, the drink. Not the drink.
Sweet.
Gotta keep that drink. Did they give you a whole new one again?
Yeah.
They're not allowing you to reuse anymore. I get that. That's easy. And hola, Bart. How you doing? And Keith, Cash said hello.
Hello. Previous fan.
Previous fan.
Use this side.
Oh, I had it backwards. What are you talking about? I did this perfectly. I don't know your issue.
That's it. Yeah, you're fine. And then I usually just crank it like this. There we go.
Oh, okay.
You're good. Okay. Cool. So this is not all rusted out.
Nope. I don't know. I haven't made it that far yet, as you can tell. I just actually started as you got here.
Yay.
It's a 240Z Bart Rico Datsun. Let's see how. Man, my hands are so dirty now.
You're gonna be filthy by the end of this.
Oh.
Are you gonna re-undercoat it, or you just want to paint it?
I'm gonna probably do an undercoat at one point, but for right now, it's stripping what my main goal is. Coat it at least in case I go anywhere else in life.
Well, I would suggest just to put primer on it or something, like a rust.
For right now.
Primer, because this, when monsoon season hits, this will turn rusty.
As long as I stay inside, it should be safe.
It'll still turn rusty. Just the humidity will get on it. Okay.
Well, since you brought that over, you want to just do the things real quick? I don't know.
Let's do it.
I got one of these finally.
Oh, those are the best. Those are the absolute best.
I was like, these.
Yeah. Now you're more set up in my garage.
Not really, because I found out, so you know my alarm system? This is the power to it. Who the fuck runs it from there to there? That was my full thought process on that. I was like, really? So the power for it runs there. So luckily it has a battery, but when you unplug it, the whole screen goes off.
Oh my god. Does it? It'll still set off to work.
Yeah. Every time I open up the door, it goes ding, 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 ding.
Oh my gosh.
What was the messages I saw? Sorry. I don't think your mic is cutting in and out. I was moving around a lot. Out of range, maybe? No. Noises. What model car? Datsun, I think. Datsun. Yep. It's a Nissan before Nissan became Nissan. That's what that is. 27, right? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure I didn't lie to you.
We're good. Yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a 27. And I pulled out the bar so that we can do this too.
Yes, we need to do that.
Okay. How do you want to do this? Flat down as possible.
This should go in well.
Well, remember so whenever I yanked it off, what they did is they flattened a piece on it.
Yeah.
So that top piece has to be broken past first.
Right.
So.
Right here?
Yeah. So once we get it, I think, far enough, it should be good.
Okay.
Do you need grease? I didn't realize you had grease on your fingers.
No, we should be okay.
Also, for the bushings, should I set any grease on them? For these type of bushings? I don't think so.
There's a special grease for poly.
Okay.
I've got it at my house.
I don't know if I'm making it that far. I'm hoping I.
Just use this grease for now, but I've been told that you're not supposed to use this. I just do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do we want to do this? Since
Okay.
you're helping me out here.
Yeah. So let's crank this guy on. Twofold this. It's probably shouldn't. The impact won't really move that.
Yep. I'll do this then.
I don't think it's gonna move that. So.
Okay. Well, I'm just making sure.
Okay, so hand thread this guy on.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Thanks again for helping today.
Yippee.
I think that's beating my own body weight. What's up?
And then what we're gonna do is grab your
Chisel?
the hammer and a punch thingy.
Well, I don't have a punch thingy, but I'll make a punch thingy.
Screwdriver that's messed up. Or
The flathead? You know the awesomeness? The divoted head? What do you want me to do?
Let me grab a towel.
Oh, sorry.
So find
The 2 blue towels, or 3 blue towels should work for you.
find the open spot. Like I think it's that one right there. See,
Yep.
there's 2 open spots.
Yeah.
And then hammer that nut. Collapse it around the.
That's flat spot.
Yeah.
I don't know if this thing will be that good.
No, it's perfect. You got it.
Is it?
Yeah, go. Give it a nice slammer.
Oh, thank you, Captain. I think I'm just divoting into it. I don't think it's actually...
It's going.
It's going slowly but surely. You're too weak, Garrett. Wow.
Yeah.
Is that good? Hit it. Right. Should be good. All right.
Hey.
Awesome.
All right.
One more.
Look at that suspension. It's so awesome. Woo! Oh God, I love that bar. This is.
It looks
sick.
awesome.
So excited.
I was hoping to get at least this side done so I can put it in and show you how it looks before it's done in time, as you can tell.
I want you to paint that, so maybe I'll bring over some later. I'm gonna because right now I'm at the point where I'm just about to cut the ECU off of everything.
Oh,
And
okay.
once you do that, it's like, don't screw up.
Yeah, you have to hope you remember where everything is perfectly.
Exactly. And did I tell you I found like a million problems?
What? There was more? I thought it was just the trunication of 12 gauge, 10 gauge, 14 gauge wires that you had to fluctuate from.
Found out that half of the sensor wires were spliced into, and sensor power and sensor grounds were spliced into for other sensors, and it was just like, there's noise, right?
Yes.
How could it have ever worked that way? And I was freaked out.
I wonder if it was giving false readings in it sometimes.
It probably was. It's like, gosh, it's nuts.
Reverse. I somehow lost a nut. Yeah.
These guys. Oh, that's.
Feels brand new. You want to do this tapping, or you want me to do this tapping?
Gosh, that feels great.
You did it.
Good job. Okay,
Right there. You guys are not seeing here other than my butt. That's all I ever give people. What we did is we just itself. So thank Keith.
Yay.
Knowing what to do, because I would have probably failed at that at some point. That's all I need. Driving down the road and my hub just, ping! Oh, there goes my tire and the hub. So. What's up? So we have washers. So I need to set in washers to balance it. Yeah, I know. Perfectly fluid.
Could you imagine?
I can't wait to put these in.
Oh, this thing's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be so cool.
So what? Even if we did, if I do the primer stuff, I can at least have the suspension on, because the primer's just gonna be, we're just gonna do brush onto that, aren't we?
No.
Or are you thinking spray?
Yeah, I can. I think I've got a couple cans of black. But you wanna get, it's got to be a rust preventer.
Yeah.
Rust preventer, so.
Well, we have that one spot, so that's the only thing is I need to still get the metal piece to fill in the dead spot.
Right.
And I need to figure out how far that dead spot goes.
Right. So.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna slide this here real quick.
if you're able to get all of this shiny,
Mm-hmm.
then spray it with primer, and then we can put the suspension in. I should bring over that tool to kind of clean that up.
So how do I get into the middle part of the suspension? That'd be gonna get involved. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go ahead,
Well, I can't go into work because I'm pending work because work is supposed to come in today. I don't know. I'm not possible. I should bend this back out. Oh.
down there.
It bent it.
Yeah.
There we go. Let me make sure work didn't call. He's like, it'll take an hour.
Oh, man.
I'm like, okay. Let's see, what was I looking for? I was gonna bend it back out.
Yeah.
Hammer? I was just gonna bend it.
Either way.
'Cause I suck with the hammer. I've nailed my thumb way too many times with it. What are you doing, Keith? You don't have to do any work. Working out. A little bit, but yeah.
Well, gosh, that's nice.
That may be in there.
Well, the ball will screw onto this. We might be able to get kind of, maybe.
There we go. Yep. Sorry, Cash.
You know what? This will do most of it.
Tomorrow or something. Grind down. Maybe I might go out to here. I don't know yet. I'd rather just do the underside.
Can't even wait to see the.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. Ha! I can take this. I need to take off the freaking thing. Yep. All right.
Yeah, that cable in there.
Yeah.
Maybe try and I do grind all this out.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause right now I've got my injector wires that are loose. They're going through the firewall.
yep.
Those I'm gonna loom up with heat shrink now,
Mm-hmm.
and they label them because I went and yesterday I had to go get clear heat shrink for my label maker. That down, so you have injector 1, 2, 3, 4, and then loom those up. And then I was also thinking about looming up like 2 or 3 more sensors. I
Mm-hmm.
found something really awesome. Really, really, really awesome. I told you about this, and I don't know. I did a butt dial.
You did a medallion just now?
Yeah.
God damn it, man. How do you always butt dial? Sorry, guys, we're taking a break here.
The coolest thing ever. It's going on MazWorks because I'm trying to get my engine completed,
Yep.
and all of a sudden, remember that tensioner,
Oh, the pulley?
the manual chain tensioner.
Oh.
So manual chain tensioner to do the to get rid of the factory one.
Yep.
'Cause I think it's kind of
That little pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the manual one for $100.
we don't have to take out your engine or rebuild. We just have to slide it in, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this will help that whatever the chain slap that I'm hearing.
Yeah.
And then you go back to the website, scroll down. They've got cool. These are valve cover, cool new ones.
Yeah.
And then, dun 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 dun. This must be brand new. So for the VE
Crank.
engine, there's now a cam sensor
Yeah.
and a crank sensor.
Oh.
So you have to buy the pulley.
Yep.
That's an ATI dampener. So now you can get a crank signal and a cam signal.
That would be perfect for you.
Remember the tuner was saying he wished he got a crank signal, and he's like, why don't you figure out how to make a crank signal? And I'm like, I don't know. Well, all of a sudden these guys made it. So the dampener is like $300, but it's the high badass ATI dampener.
Yep.
And then it comes with a magnetic gear sprocket on the outside.
Yeah, I saw the little gear. Yeah.
And then a sensor. And then on the other hand, you get the cam sensor with the new cam sprocket with a Hall effect sensor. It's a Hall
Okay.
effect, just
Okay.
like the
Sensor
one that
name.
I have.
Okay. Yep.
But so this means that, oh my gosh.
You can always know when it's out of sync.
Yes, it's going to be as precise as it can possibly be.
Yep.
So it's going to cost a lot of money, but I have to do it. And now that I'm doing the wiring on this engine, I'm debating on doing two.
Doing 2 harnesses on it? Well, you saw that other SR20 block too,
I know.
that you'd probably do the cam sensor on.
That's what I'm saying. Since I have the one in the drift car and I have the other one,
Yep.
it's almost like I need two.
What about the third one that you have?
The blue car? The blue S13?
No,
The track car?
the one that you saw on the stand.
So that and the drift car are the same.
No, I thought you had no, you sold the one that had the open top that you haven't built together. That's R20. The one that you haven't built.
Not yet.
No, that one. What about that one?
That one is the same wiring harness as the
Blue car?
Blue car. So I don't, right now the blue car wiring harness won't technically work for the drift car.
Yeah.
So me building one for the drift car, if I ever want to run another engine platform the same in the blue car, I have to have another harness.
Yeah.
So I'm debating right now. It's like, while I have it, I might do two. So it's kind of scary, but I might as well do it.
Yeah.
So, either way, we'll see. But
Wagon.
let me make some notes. Probably a couple hours, and then I'll see where you're at. And
Okay.
let me know what work schedule and if you need any more tools.
I think I'm good. Thank you for bringing over the freaking.
You should be good.
I can't even think of the name now.
The
Impact.
tools.
Impact wrench.
Yeah.
Do you need anything? Do you need to wash your hands or anything? You can go inside if you want. Sorry for getting you all dirty.
No, it's okay.
You want me to carry something? No, I want you to and then do it in the parking lot.
Then we're gonna get yelled at. Usual.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. You got it.
Yep, I believe so.
Yes.
I think everything is good now.
Good. Oh, yes, keys.
Yeah, got here for a few minutes and gone for another.
It's like a children's show.
Yeah. Give me a heads up if you need anything on the wiring harness. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing all this, but at least I'm going to try to at least get it grinded down if possible. And then maybe part of the suspension in. So. Mm-hmm. Yep. They're going to do their own thing. All right, man. Don't have too much. Sorry about that, guys. All right, what's going on here? Datsun Nice, we just have to, let's see, we have, wow, I can't read. We just have to a customer bring in a 71 Datsun. No, had a, wow, I can't even read. Wagon. I'm happy I don't have a wagon. I'm not a wagon fan. So. You can just back into my thing. Let's see. He's on a quick break. Okay, sorry about that. We're talking with Buddy. He's always here helping me out, so he knows more than I do. I'm still learning. We're gonna shut the garage a little bit. It's a 110-degree day. Yeah, 71 wagon. I'm not a wagon fan, but coupes and Datsuns are awesome. I'd love to get a 510. All right, do I have the camera set up? Okay, we're good. Let's put you guys over. We're gonna go back to grinding and loud noises. Sorry, guys. I can't read it there, so I have to move my mouse back over. There we go. All right, we're going back down to the messy pit. Oh man. All right, let me grab this B cable and move it over there. Or not stock injector. Is it still carb? Because I've been trying to find a carb manifold for a turbo on this baby. I'd love to get the L24 up to a turbo. A little bit of small baby turbo. All right, put it back on my mask. Once I see more messages come in, I'll read here real quick. Sorry if I get a little bit off. Once a mini turbo. Mini tub, I'm thinking that's a turbo, right? Please correct me, because like, came up sometimes. It's easier if I have this baby plugged in. I don't have it on. Okay, it's not on. Yep, there we go. Back down. Like, thing. 1, 2. I wonder if my this right now. Wireless, so it's gonna be a okay, that shouldn't be too garbled. Oh, I keep on trying to get back up so I don't mess this up. Many times like cutting the back to a fit bigger tires. It's like a race car that's modified. Oh, okay, so like kind of like a drag car then, SK. Sorry if I can't read your whole name, it doesn't pop up for me. Is this still garbled? I feel like you guys are just teasing me now. It shouldn't be garbled, I hope not. I haven't been messaged yet, so that's always good. Oh, thank you for the follow, SK. Mine, hers, Brent. Sorry if I said that wrong. So when you're saying tough, okay, wider tires, so like kind of like a drag. Thing's not like it. Okay. My mic's a little bit messed up. I haven't done grinding before with this thing, so it ends up with me in an odd position doing odd things and loud noises. This thing has an auto balancer, so it gets mad at itself sometimes. Cash over here with garble garble. Well, let's try to get this done over here real quick. Oh. I just had to go all the way around this baby. At one point, I'm going to take off this arm piece. Let's get this baby done. The best garbage place Twitch. Two times. All right, Bart. Also, sorry, this is my first time doing any of this with the tool that you see in my hand or stall in my hand. I'm currently learning how to use this and fell at it. So, also, I'm trying to to go and cut out some pieces here. Hopefully, keep. All right, let's do this again. seeing too much rust. It's more just the grind that doesn't want to come off. As I'm a new at this, I'm over here just kind of just grinding the bush. So, let's go again. And I take your finger on it when you don't. I think let's see here. So I keep on having to use the edge surfaces, so the middle of the body hasn't been really touched, but the outside edge has. Up. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Whew. All right. Since I now made a mess, officially a mess, and I'm not meaning a light mess, I'm meaning a heavy mess, as we will be seeing here. Oop. Let's get a little bit cleaner here. So we get the front end done, and I'll work on the back end another time. But I need to go to the other side. But right now, let's clean up this mess, so I can at least, you know, have a little bit of a cleaner space. So we're gonna move this over here. Drop what I have in my arms. Let's see how. Nope. Then at one point, I probably should just water and just have everything, take everything out. Whew. Give me the vacuum. Whew. There we go. There we go. All right. So, while my hands are dirty as no tomorrow, I don't care. All right, my mic should hopefully be working right now. If it's not, I'm sorry. So what we had to do is go to the other side now. There we go. We had to go to the other side of the car and do what we just did on this side of the car to the other side of the car at least. Yeah, the color is totally different. One sec, my music stopped. I don't know if I can do a fingerprint, so let's not do that. Uh, hopefully that doesn't give me any copyright. So, to the other side we go. Let me at least rock this down. Whew. I don't know if I should probably change out this disc or not. I have like 30 of these. Probably should. I'll move everything here in a second so you just want to see a big wide cam view. Oh. Oh, there we go. All right, there's that. You guys need a camera over there. I need my seat. See if I can roll it over the camera cord. There we go. Ugh. All right, I'll bring this back to the small view for right now, or the big view of the small camera. So this is going to be a little bit harder for me to read the chat. I'm sorry if I don't. Not like I've been really much able to anyways in the first place. I the cord went into the car. Awkward. Yeah, never do this with nice clothes on. Oh, man. Over here. Hopefully you guys can see in here. Can't really actually see what the view is. Can I actually pull that over here with this? I can't. Just get So now this is the my mic's not working again. I'm sorry. Hot. Hot. There we go. All right. Time to make a mess on my light. It's gonna be fun. Right now. Mic's still on. The mic's on, so I don't know why there's a frequency issue. Unless it doesn't like me touching the antenna with my shirt. That could be the only other issue. All right, here we go. Sorry, just taking a breather. We're almost there. Just tons of ringing ears if you can even hear me. So much grime in it. All right, I heard my phone. We had to take a break here real quick. Oh. Yeah, I went 4/4 on that one. Oh boy. Let's see here. Well, yes, you can actually take off too much that I know of. So as you can see, I was showing the shiny stuff. The shiny stuff was appearing. The shiny stuff is the metal. That means I took off everything that's on top of it. Oh, there's a truck. So basically what I'm doing is taking off everything. Once I start saying metal, you need to move. I can actually run through metal or heat it up. Whew. A whole new person. The issue is that the disc is getting filled with all the crud. Oh, I still haven't got messaged. Okay, I thought I was going to get messaged by now. So the disc is getting filled up with the crud that is the underbody, which is to make sure that you don't get, waiting for the truck to go by, so that you don't get rust underneath. So basically undercoating is what this car has on it, and also whatever buildup it is from the road. So as you see me go through it, there's like a thick spot that you can just see just and it's gone, and then you kind of see ridges. I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera, but yeah. Anyways, I was gonna grab another disc, because actually I think that disc is pretty much done. I have a 40 pack, so we got plenty of these. Or sorry, 20 pack. Should have been a 20 pack. Yeah. So, a little fun information for you. Okay, just making sure everything's still working. Oh, you know, this would make this easier if I did this, and then set the glasses right on top of it. Huh. Yeah, I think it's because I was hitting the antenna on my shirt, so I didn't like the antenna part. So you see, I can't swipe any of this off. That is the grime buildup. And then you have up here that has its own grime, and all these are grooves. If it's showing it, all these are grooves, that's for sure. There you go. Maybe you can see it a little bit better that way. But all these are grooves in here. So this is metal. That means I got everything almost off of it, other than small things, which might be I just go and grab a 40 and just go to try to get all these off a little bit. But overall, what I'm trying to do is find the rust, which I found. Don't know if the camera's going to show the spot that I'm at, but this is all rust right here. Little bits of rust right on that border. And then this was rusted out in general, so that's why this has that hole. They actually set a big Bondo piece there, which we're going to replace that and actually set metal. We're not doing any Bondo if we don't have to. So, and then, not sure you can really tell, but you see that just black buildup on it? This is all the underbody coating and whatever grime has been picked up from the road from the tires moving. And since this is curved, I can't really get the inside. I can only get the edge, and this edge is basically just coated with that. So whenever I hit it, it just moves it along. That's why you see little black spots of the grime being basically repainted back onto it. So let's try to get this baby off here. There we go. Whew. Honestly, probably should have gloves for this process. Ugh. Why? Because this shit is hot. There we go. To the next one. And then we still have to do the body of this. Whew. Okay, that's burning my leg, and I have pants on. That's saying something. That's how hot this thing is right now. Should be tight enough. Whew, here we go. So if my mic is working, as I was talking about, you see the grime's being pushed around, but here it's actually pretty clean other than there's a little bit of grime. So this can all be buffered out. I don't want to go too deep, as that's because I'm going to make that flush, but I need a surface that the primer can stuck to. So I'll probably come back with like a 400 grit, because right now I'm using a 40, and the 40 is allowing me to just chisel all this off. But if I come back with a 400, I can make it a little bit rough, which then the primer will coat, and you make that smooth. And I got something in my eye. That's great. You know, even with safety glasses on, you can still get something in your eye. Great times. All right. So what we're trying to, just like we did the other side. Yep. Just like we did the other side, I went all the way up to about here. I didn't go to the back on the other side. Actually, I started holding off on that part. Is mainly because there's a groove, a bump here, and also the gas tank on the Datsun is located closer to the other side. And since the gas tank has gas in it, and then there's a fume box a little bit above this well here on the other side, didn't want to take the risk of anything getting lit. So I'll probably come back to that one. But we're going to try to grime a little bit of this off and then try to get most of this top piece off. I haven't hit this side too much, so I might be hitting that here in a second. All right, we still have a little bit on this one. We're almost there though. Whew. Hardest part is I have no room, so right now you're seeing me kind of get in here, but I don't want to have sparks hit me. So, yeah, I'm one of those cowards. Let's continue on. All right, that's how you get hit right in the eye. Thank you, glasses. You need top cover. supposed to be going off. I'm not saying it has. There we go. I'll move you guys back. I'm totally. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm gonna move back, see what you guys said. Sorry, I was grinding very hard there. All right, what did I miss? All right, let's see, what did I miss here? Well, it looks tough. Well, it looks like it's working better than the new thing. Yeah, just a little, can't see the whole air worker. Spark, fire, boom. Won't want sparks to hit me either. Ah, well, I'm pretty sure I had plenty of sparks hit me. I just don't want them hitting me in the eye. That's what I don't need. Oh, here we go. Let's work our way back over. Yep, there we go. And need the hose on. Oh, there we go. All right, now that the grinding is partially done for at least what I need to do today, holy cow. Just look how mask isn't as dirty as I thought it would be, but man, right on the nose. All right, I'm going to move to the other camera here, and I'm going to clean up a little bit. And then we're going to see if I have to drop the diff or not to change out my e-brake line for my emergency brake. Oh. Fingers a little bit clean? Yeah. Man, my arms are just covered. There we go. Dirty, dirty, dirty. The drift brake? You can say that if you have a good enough brake for it, but yeah. Whew. All right, give me a second here. I need some water. All right, so we had to figure out how to pull out the old line and put the new line in of this. Oh, but it's a small, tight spot, so I'll kind of show you guys that in a second. My chair's over there. I don't think I need my power tools, so we should be hopefully good. I had to figure out if I have to, have to drop the diff. Oh, damn. So we're gonna go to the small camera, guys. You're gonna see small camera here. Big camera's just gonna show the front of the car. Oh. All right. See if I can see the mic. I don't know if it's working. No promises. No promises. Oh, it is still working. Okay. It's on the one side. That would let's see what needs to be done. Oh, I can't see from my angle right now, so let's just see. You guys can't really see anything right there. I'll turn it back off and turn it back on. Maybe that'll fix it. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I hope it's working again. Sorry if it's not. I guess today's stream's not going to be as great as it normally is. Oh, wait, it's never that great. All right. Let's see. How far do I need to move it? But you guys might just get a ground view on this one as I try to figure this out. Yeah, it's not showing you a great view. I think I hit my keys because I heard my car. Well, Mike, the inside camera just got itself dirty as no tomorrow. All right. Am I hitting my car keys? No idea. There's a little thing right here. This whole line's coming out, so we can drop those. I just can't grab it to save my life. No. No, Cash. No. I want this one. There we go. This will allow me to pull it around. Damn it, I just moved the mic to my back too. Well, if it messes up again, I can't. Oh, I probably killed the mic. I just sat on it. What? I come back to see Cash requesting Garrett Booty. I'm not surprised. We are a whole lot of nothing since you laid down, by the way. Well, my bad. What it's gonna be is I think we're gonna end it here. I hate to say that. I'd rather get the suspension in, but I can't. My mic isn't working. Other than that, I can't tell you if it's working or not. Yeah, on either of the cameras. Because I have issues. I'm gonna see how the suspension fits if I can open up the trunk here. And then we'll see, but I don't think we're gonna get much progress now. Especially since I'd have somehow the suspension being held up. I have no way of doing that without a buddy. Yep. Haha, see, it's a little on-the-go camera, which really isn't on-the-go camera, but it's on-the-go camera. All right, make sure I don't lose that spring, because I'm gonna need that spring. It does still have to hold the brake line, so we can go there for that. We're gonna go here. My hands are definitely toasty. Keyword, toasty. One sec, trying to see if I have anything else. Oh, I know what I can do. Haha. It's great to have extras of these. What I have to do is I have to put the stuff into here on the small camera. As we made holes and made it for the new suspension. We'll see what we can do here real quick. I'm not for sure where I can put this camera. Yeah, you should be able to see it. Maybe it's a little bit high or low. Yeah, there you go. We'll see. I just had to make sure I have the right thread count here. So with Datsuns, the suspension goes to the rear side. So this is going to be the right side of the Datsun. And now I need to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. All right, so we're at 28. That's what I need to remember on this one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this one-handed. We'll find out here real quick. Or what I'll do is I'll jack it up. Oh. So I'd like to have this driving today, but it's not going to have brakes on the rear, and the front brakes don't work worth shit, so you don't know if I want to do that. And then if I had to drop the diff, that means I don't want to set in the lower control arms. But I would like to test fit these, because I want to make sure everything works perfectly or set up perfectly for us. As last time when we test fitted this, we didn't have all the hubs and everything in it. So the difference between this and the stock is that the stock used a 3-stud system, while this new one, T3, which we're installing, uses 4 studs to hold in the top half of the suspension. Doesn't make too much of a difference, but it might just make sure it doesn't shift. I'm not for sure of why it changed or why they changed the pattern, or it's just the new standard. But that's where we're at. Which I might just be able to grab the jack and slide this baby up. So we're going to be sliding this into here. And if I can line the jack up with it, that might actually work. Let's try it. So we're going to go like this. Move all my stuff out of the way here. I have nuts and bolts. Don't want to lose any of those. Hardware is nice to have, to not be lost. Because then I also need this piece. Which, let's see here. Let me see this metal piece real quick. Yeah, so this is basically a guide, which isn't really needed. This is going to go on the inside over here, just to kind of show you on the small camera, like so. So, let's see. Garrett can count, yay. All right, what was I grabbing? The jack. Jack's over there. Huh. Oop. Yep. Don't think we need weed killer, and I don't think we need seeds, so. Loud noises inbound for a little bit. Let's see if I can get this over the cord. There we go. Ugh. A little bit more. Ow, that's my hand. So when you forget to tighten it again. actually backwards here real quick. Let's grab another one of these. Another one of these. All right, as the other lines are. Nope, that's definitely not the right spot. Maybe it is easier to go straight down. Oh. Oop. So I have one that's a little bit too high, one that's a little bit too low. All right. Can't really do much about that. Whew. But if this was done right, this would go on top of this piece. Then I can go like this. Come on, there we go. Yeah, now I can't get it back in. So, anyways, this would be like this, and I would have a little bar across the back. So, until then, we're going to pull this all back out and say I failed for a second time today. Oh, there we go. But we'll get all that installed in time. Yeah. Just kind of hard with one person. I won't lie on that part. Especially since what you had to do is set it in the bolt, and then you had to kind of pivot since it's on a pivot joint. Don't care. All right, let's move this cable out of the way. Get it back. Put all these screws back in so I don't lose them. And we're going to set the nuts back on after I put back on that metal plate. So this metal plate was a guide that came with it, and that's what we did our cutouts on. But it looks like I might need to pivot one of the holes a little bit to allow this thing to go in. There we go. Just want to make sure it's on. Shoop. Okay, we're just going to do the other two first. I'm pretty sure my work is calling. Been silent way too long, especially since they said give me an hour, and they haven't messaged me since. Come on. Slide you in. There we go. There we go. And then last one, but not least. Yeah, so this is on a pivot point, so I can actually pivot it once it's in. So the suspension supports it. So this, basically it's just going to move back into position for whenever the lower control arm comes back on. Let's see. I'm having mental challenges here. Watch Garrett get owned by a screw. Great times. All right, there we go. So let's go like this. Move this back over here. I want to make sure I don't lose this stuff. Whew. That's why I'm doing it real quick, but we'll have to recount it tomorrow because I'm not done remember it. All right, so we have the creeper. Creeper needs to go back. Work is always gone. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. There's always something going on for work. I have no control over that. Whew. And I kind of want a nice shower. I want to be nice and clean. There we go. Hi guys, I'm back. Hey, no pulling that. Yep. There we go. Now we're just cleaning up. Chop that goes over here. There we go. Let's see, we still have this extender. We'll grab the small camera here. Work this back over here. Ha 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 ha. Sure, Cash, sure. Oh man, there we go. Oop. Oh, there we go. You gotta plug that in, you know. Other things don't work if I don't plug that back in. I keep on hearing it. Sounds like a truck stops in front of the house. No, Cash, no. All right. Well, there's nothing much I can do right now. I'm going to have to get my buddy to help me. I can't do the suspension. And then I have to drop the diff. And dropping the diff, I don't want to really do right now. Especially if work's calling. If I start the diff, I'm going to be there for another 3 hours because I'm a noob at this. Overall, not too bad on the sanding. I could do it a little bit better. What I'll probably have to do is go back around and then redo it with a clean one on both sides after I get most of the stuff off. Most of it's kind of wiping off with the finger, but you can definitely tell where there's still buildup on it, and I need to make it as clean as possible. Once that's clean, that'll be one step in the process before we start taking the outer body. And then I had to take off this frame, the bumper, some other things. So anyways, thank you for joining. Sorry we didn't complete everything that was listed, but we'll be back to definitely do those. If you guys have any issues with that, well, sorry. This is what happens when you have a new guy doing car stuff. That's my excuse. Anyways, you guys have a great time. Thank you for joining. Hope you guys have a good night, good day, in whatever time zone you're in. And hopefully I'll be back hopefully next week or maybe tomorrow, depending on when is my availability to do more. But we're going to have this thing driving by at least the next 2 weeks, so that's the goal. Have a good night, guys. Good day. Have a good one. Again, if you like, please like, follow, or subscribe where you're seeing this at on Twitch or YouTube. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Ready? Stop stream. Here we go, guys. Boop.